Hi guys, so we're here at Cisco Live just to talk a little bit about the new Cisco certification programs, and I have Stefan and Rasika with me here. Do you guys mind presenting yourself a little bit?
Sure, my name's Stephen Cooper. I'm a wireless solutions architect for Cisco in Australia. If you want to find me on Twitter, you can reach me at Stephen, STEPHEN _Cooper, COOPER.
My name is Rasika. I'm a wireless instructor for a company called Wi-Fi Training, as well as I work for a university based in Melbourne, Australia. So you can reach me on my blog mrncciw.com or my wireless Twitter handle, same mrncciw.
So Rasika, what are your initial thoughts on the new certification program?
My initial thought, I think it's a big change. It's a completely nobody anticipated in this particular time, but I think overall it is a very positive move from Cisco, because a lot of people in the industry, Cisco certification was very prestigious and very rewarded particular program, but with the software defined programming, a lot of software programming skills required. So then engineers who work with the industry wanted to move into that direction. So Cisco had some program DevNet, but it's not officially certification programs. But I think this time they introduced a complete certification program path for that DevNet kind of development skills. So that's a one positive move. I think the challenge is the infrastructure engineers, or like us, how we adapting that and learning this skill new. I think overall it's a very positive move, but I'm sure it will take a little bit time, like developing these new curriculums and industry expert network infrastructure experts moving to that direction and absorbing these skills.
Stephen, do you think it was the right time to do this type of change, and do you think it's required for the industry to move more towards what Rasika was talking about?
Timing wise, sort of unexpected. A good time to announce it, Cisco Live US. I think a lot of people have been wanting some refreshes in a lot of the curriculum across the board, different portfolios. I know in the CCIE wireless portfolio, people have been wanting a refresh in the content for quite some time. So I think it's been long overdue, if you ask me. The great thing now, not only do we have the DevNet certification program, but we're also focusing all of the certifications around intent-based networking, digital network architecture, the new world of designing and operating your network. So I think the way that they've structured the new certification programs is really ensuring that everyone across the different portfolio pillars is got that foundational understanding and knowledge and can prove that they are a networker at heart. And from that, then they can build out their career and their learning where they want to go from there. So I think it's a good thing. But as Rasika said, I think it's going to take some time for people to adjust to the new way of doing things, but overall I think it's positive.
So as Wi-Fi guys, are you interested in getting those new certifications, especially the DevNet ones?
Yes, I think not only wireless, all the other area people as well, I think they have to get these basics DevNet skills. I think it's mandatory. So in that way, I think Cisco Certified DevNet Associate, I think it's a mandatory certification everybody need to go through within next 6, 12, whatever the 18 months. And then I think Cisco will also maybe trying to add more specialization for you to get that skills more. At least I think everyone has to focus on getting the basics, at least getting this DevNet Certified Associate certification, and then developing skill further. So to help to this digitization make it possible. So everyone need to learn this skill.
Yeah. I agree. I think it's really good, and I think it's going to open up a whole new world for wireless engineers as well as other engineers. And we know there's been some great people in the wireless community that have already been, heavy on programming, helping people adopt it at other conferences and other classes. There's been other people this week, such as Mike Albano, who's co-presented one of the programmability sessions this week. So people are getting really stuck into it. It's just not very widespread yet. And we haven't had a formal curriculum for it. DevNet's been running for years. We've had DevNet Express, that community's been building. But now, no matter whether you're an expert or a beginner, you've actually got a formal path to actually follow, a way to actually justify your progression through those activities and through that learning, and also you know, a bit more of a justification for that to be a path for you. At the moment, especially employers don't have any visibility to a lot of that effort that engineers are probably spending on learning Python, scripting, automation, APIs. Yes, they're aware that it's out there, but without certifications to back up the financial and time investment in it, it's been a bit of a struggle. So I think it's really good. I'd like to do some of the DevNet certifications for sure.
I think as you know, as Wi-Fi guys or network engineers in general, when we are into our work, not knowing about, you know, the programming skills and all of that, we just do our thing. But as soon as we learn, you know, the tools, the programming tools, the scripts, and all of that, we could use to do our job more accurately and faster. Our mindset starts to change, and then we have all of these new cool ideas and use case that comes to us that the DevNet guys wouldn't have, because they you know, they don't do the networking in and out as we do. And I think as more networking guys get into programming, the more we'll start to see more and more applications show up in the DevNet store.
Yeah, agreed.
Thank you guys.
Thank you very much for having us.
Thank you.
See you next year.